Hello and welcome to another turn of Dominion 6. This is the 2025 Lucid Tournament, Round 2, Game 1. Joining me is Arpathius.
Hello, I'm ready for more of the most confusing game.
I never know what's going to happen.
I love it.
It's
From a casting perspective, I think
it's
it's good.
crazy. A messenger arrived from Peconia. Please shed
Oh
some
yeah,
light on the situation. Yay, I won that very important battle. Still not sure communing up was the right call versus spamming Body Ethereal, but a win is a win. Agartha keeps making peace overtures, and I feel a bit bad, but sadly for him, this is my best path forward. Lastly, it's unfortunate Gath will get the cap with me fighting his armies, but it is what it is. Is that what's happening, though? It doesn't look that way.
yeah. I like that he sent us a message after he got the win. I think that's
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how Agartha could possibly expect peace overtures to be,
no. I thought
to be
after going into
accepted.
cap circle that early, I think getting one of his 3x3 asking for peace at this point
Yeah.
is optimistic. I think.
Yeah. I think that's a hard no. Agartha is going to go ahead and attack Laconia, though, with his new round of knights, which looks like it'll take an easy win. Okay. That's our only Peconia one. And Gath isn't fighting.
Really, I thought he would have gone and taken a. I thought he would have gone and taken a province or something.
Gath has pinged the underground. That's what we got. Okay.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna need some comments from the players on what's going on here. Somebody help us out in the
I know
comments
if it was the
below.
other way around, Agartha would have been being a lot more aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Malia Drazina getting it done. No issues. Big army of skeletons. Oh, they could lose this.
Is that all just PD?
I think that is all just PD from a prior PD dump. Okay. Oh, this is the Merc.
This is the Merc, yeah.
I was about to lose it and be like, oh my god, we're putting our Corpse Stitcher in harm's way, but this is the Merc. The priest that comes with the PD gonna be clutch here.
Yeah. Are the Knights, are they on attack rear?
It looks like it.
Okay. I think they'll win either way.
I think they will. They would have to get HP routed by the skeletons, I think, to lose at this
Ironic
point.
that LA Success getting overwhelmed by the undead.
True. Ironic indeed. Now let's see. Hopefully we'll get a big battle between Satis and... No, Arathea is still chilling, not coming in. Okay. We've got a little raiding party. I think these are mercs. Like the quick spears, maybe?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's Dante.
Yes.
He's just finished writing the Divine Comedy.
Now he's out here leading a band of mercenaries. To victory, I think.
Just about.
Oh, no! Oh, wait, Satis is routed.
I think Dante might be he's off to his exile in Ravenna now.
Yeah. Funny. Yeah. We have another Satis counterattack. The god! I guess he was very confident that Arathea was not moving on his capital. Or that he could win without it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Aretha kind of like attacked and then saw that Satis still had some stuff and is then like, I need to now figure out how to kill it.
Right.
like having an idea of that this is what I'll need, and then I'll go in because that I've got what I need.
Yes. And I don't think it's, I
G2.
mean, I'm not sure how much better it's getting for them, right? Like, I'm not sure what early tech.
Yeah, so Tiso has a pretty crazy defender's advantage.
Anti-magic,
So
maybe? That would be a huge one if they don't have it. And that would be very
yeah,
important.
it's gonna be yeah. I mean, they'll have to do like the AOE version. I think they're not gonna get.
Oh, well, yeah. They're not going to get the big one. But that's, I mean,
Otherwise,
that's okay. You can stack up the big one. Or you can stack it.
yeah,
You can get some blocks
yeah.
together. But yeah, kind of interesting to march right next to the capital and then just park.
Mm.
All right, let's see if we get a big Xibalba battle. No, that's a very large raiding party.
That's a lot of stuff that didn't go to the cap.
Yeah.
Is this okay?
Yeah, that's not going to do it. There, and I don't think there's a battle in the cap.
Maybe Midgard just moved everything off, right?
Could be.
Because I don't want to think about the alternative, but
I don't see a Midgard army. This one actually did not win. Oh, I must not have seen it. There's the Great Mother. Killing some skin shifters.
yeah. He's not still on the cap though, but he's like, oh my god. No, you can't do that. Just what? Nah.
I mean, he's got to be deserting.
Yeah, I think that's just throwing in the. You're just surrendering at that point, right?
Yeah. This is not usually what a province income graph or what an income graph looks like. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's cracked. It's oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like kind of shocked that he didn't. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, maybe he tested it and it loses somehow, but
Well, I mean, at that point, you just do it and kill as much as you can. Like,
yeah,
you're not
bring all the
getting,
bats.
unless you're getting the craziest like last bit of research that's going to do something incredible, and it would have to like it'd have to kill the army with you like losing nothing. Then,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is not going to do.
Just not going to be
yeah,
the case. No. Just not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about this one. Agartha is pillaging his capital. And Gath is coming back. So I guess Gath just didn't feel safe and is reconstituting his forces. That seems very cautious.
He's going to move on it next turn. He has to. That's.
Oh, do we know that?
Yeah, I was just starting to think. We do. Yeah. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I mean, the delay here means that Agartha's got a whole turn to pillage his capital, right? It's down to 29,000 pop.
Yep.
I mean, all that unrest, like, I mean, there's
He must have just not thought he had. I mean, I guess if Agartha does like a big PD dump on, because they have that kind of like their crossbows are kind of going to do a lot of damage. Maybe
Maybe.
Needed the extra.
Maybe. I don't know. But okay, all right. It looks like he is in fact going to make this happen. Which will be great news for Gath, right? He can pick up another bunch of provinces, 2 forts. Pakone is going to walk away from this with potentially, like, what, 6 provinces?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's going to get that cave as well. So there's some stuff under there. The Agartha cave on the right.
The Agartha cave on the... Oh, this one. Yeah, maybe.
I mean, Xibalba's not taking it anytime soon, is he?
No.
He can take that.
So you're right.
Then,
He can really get that.
Also, like, I mean, he's not dead yet, but Xibalba's dead. So, I think if you don't defend your cap and you keep getting it locked down, you're not getting any income.
You're dead.
You're not long for the game.
I would agree.
I think Bacone has a good opportunity to grab some of that if they're
fast
got
enough.
Some scouts that know what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really see anybody in the region, and they're not exactly quick movers. But
No, but I
yes.
mean they've only got to move like it's only 2 away from their cap to get a couple of provinces and stuff. So
Yeah. I think my guess is that they actually don't end up getting any of this. I think that
no,
Midgard will get it.
yeah, they should at
And
least get some more. They should at least get some of the Zavalbard cave stuff though.
yeah. Right now, Gath and Midgard are tied in provinces. Gath looks like they're probably going to pick up another 4. Mid
Well, yeah, 3 or 4. Yeah, yeah.
and Midgard has potentially another
I can get way more.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I do think 9,
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, and they can move faster in with the cav as well to get them.
Yeah. So I think Midgard could easily come out of this first war as our biggest player.
Mm-hmm.
Um
And they're not going to be taking a pillage cap.
no. They are not. Again, though, I still think this Great Mother could do something.
As well, yeah. Yeah.
I don't understand what this Great Mother's doing. Like, I still feel like this whole situation could not recover first of all. I don't think that's going to happen. But could get very bad for Midgard if this Great Mother comes in and kills a bunch of shit. But
Yeah. Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see for Gath. Right, I don't expect him to have any problems cleaning this up. What kind of research they go to, right? Because you could go to like all we see body
Yeah, there's a
ethereal.
few different directions you can go with Gath. It's pretty.
Yeah, and we could see them sort of tech up to Alt 5 and go for Mother Oak off their god.
Yeah.
And they've already
like doing that.
we already know they have Alt 3, so I think that's really viable. We could see them make some kind of a blitz down construct. You could see them be like, okay, I've got plenty from this first war. I'm gonna blitz down construction, get dowsing rods, and then get like research items, and try and take a quiet little period and then explode. You could see them head down blood to start getting their Seer online. Or just other. I mean, obviously, Gath has a lot of magic options, and with communions and with Sabbaths, they can cast a lot of stuff. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, it's a great nation. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see how active they want to be, or if they're going to take a more quiet period. Because I
think Arethia, if they want another war, is potentially a decent target.
Yeah, I think the lake is kind of obnoxious, but
It is. I mean, we just don't see that much.
no, I don't see that much stuff.
For Arethia. And like they're off doing.
Yeah.
They're in the vicinity of Satis, so
Yes, they're adventuring. I mean, I could see Gath also just turning on their erstwhile ally and taking out Baconnier. It's diagonal-ish.
maybe I think it's a little bit of an awkward, one.
It's a little bit more awkward. If you took this throne, it would help, but
Yeah,
they're going to be in the vicinity.
And he's going to have these mass smites, and they could quite easily get soul slay and stuff. Like it could get.
Yeah.
And you're definitely not having it in your dominion, so your guard isn't going to help on that one.
True.
I think it's a little.
Gath could put up anti-magic as well, or whatever the
Also,
small
if you
anti is.
beat the Piccone army, I think other people just take Piccone's main stuff, and you don't get that much.
Also possible. Although, with that said, right, if you're going to do something like that to Erethea, you have a completely uncommitted Marignon, who took this throne, and I did not notice.
Did they take it and then get attacked by Indies?
Yeah,
I mean, there is one thing about if you go after someone else immediately, you have to watch that they don't stab you in the back.
Yeah. Group luck on their bodyguards.
A little bit. We think they're going to get the second cap. That is, even with it being pillaged, it's still going to put them in there.
Of course, it's still going to be great. Got some swarm coming out. Also, I realized we were complaining about Marignon not taking thrones, and then I just didn't even notice that they took a throne. So,
True hater.
I mean, we were complaining last turn before they took it, but still. The gods jumped into the back here. I think it looks like they're really relying on their god to get this done. I mean, their infantry will win, but Gods, I think, doing quite a lot
Yeah,
of work
they
here.
got some point buffing on the infantry, I think.
Yeah, there's Shockwave. Although I think she shocked herself the first cast. She is taking a ton of poison damage and false damage, and she does not have regen.
You can fly away if it gets.
But if you fly away, all the poison just chunks you.
Yeah.
Like, I think she might be in some trouble. Maybe
so.
not. Okay, it was less poison than it maybe looked like. It was pretty close.
Yeah, managed to get away without any afflictions though, so it works out
That
in the
is
end.
fortunate. That is fortunate.
Most of the infantry survived.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was pretty good.
Yes. Yeah, not too many losses. And in fact, they did not fight Indies. Erythea attacked, but it was just a scout.
Okay.
And we got a Shark Knight.
Oh, hell yeah. Flat. Oh.
So that is... Oh, no. All right, that's the Throne of Secrets. So that's obviously a lot of nice gem income. It's a good place to research, depending on what your scales are. I don't remember. They already had Magic 2, so it's actually going to be Magic 4, which is a little dicey. But the Magic score graphs...
Fine. Live a little.
The Magic score graphs is exciting. You can do
I think that's a really good one.
a lot of damage by posting...
You could help Fearmonger against Bogaroos quite well with that.
Yes. Having recently played Femini, where someone found the Throne of Secrets, and then did exactly that, I can tell you that people are interested.
If someone told me that about Feminine, though, I'd just be like, "Yeah, I hope so." Like,
Yeah, no, that is not how the lobby responded.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I bet they didn't. Oh, okay. That was a crazy event going on there. What was that?
I mean, it's a gem event,
Yeah.
but that's a huge number
good
of
one.
gems. We've stopped blood hunting. Let's see. Marignon, yeah, I could definitely share this to...
I also
to
see like a
Fearmonger
lot of
Bogarus.
research for Zbalba,
Yeah.
actually, which is not a nation that you see very often with that. But I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
would have been really good if they had like a way to magic phase the god.
I mean, they do. It's
yeah,
called...
but like clearly they don't because they would have done it. Surely.
No, the god doesn't need the magic phase to fight. The army didn't go anywhere.
Event before.
Oh. Well, oh god. Anyway. So we haven't looked at the army size in a bit. Boger is still at the top. Poor Paconye, no army size. Okay. Alright. So is this turn 20? Alright, so let's take stock. Who do you like right now to win the game? Go ahead.
Can you just move over to Bogaroos? Because I actually think, they had this really good lead. I think a couple of other nations are going to have a second cap soon.
Mm-hmm.
And Marangon also has like a lot of research themselves, a load of forts. So I think Bogaroos as being in position 1 is not necessarily going to go on for as long.
I'm not sure they're in position 1 now.
Well, they've still got the biggest army. They've got the best research.
If
You've
do
got those two things. You've got a good argument for having it.
That's true, but they have the biggest army made up of Bogarusian units.
Yeah, I mean, it's still heavy cav and crossbows. I don't think it's necessarily that bad.
It's not terrible.
It's not like the stupid infantry that they get.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that they have a nice. They do have a nice research lead. We really haven't seen. Let's look at provinces, right? I mean, they are still way up there, just behind Gath and Midgard. So I guess that's fair. How are they doing on income? Yeah, pretty much the same. Fewer forts, but they have more research. So nobody has any gem income except Marignon.
I want to know what that event was.
And Midgard, actually.
I want to know how I get one for myself.
I think it's just a gem event. You
Yeah,
just
I think so.
you have magic and you have luck and you get gems. Yeah, Bogor has but twice the research.
Yeah, I think with this research, I'd like to see them blood hunting as well.
Yeah. I think for me, my hunch is that this is gonna, and I think I said this like 10 turns ago or whatever it was, right? I think that this Satis thing is gonna continue to be a wound in their side that just drains strength.
Yeah, it's about well, we don't know what's in that Bogarus army they're actually sending up. If that's got a bunch of mages and stuff, if that's like a serious commitment to actually kill it, then it should just kill it.
Yeah. Siren, that's one of their
But
summons, isn't it?
if it's just troops, then yeah,
Yeah.
that's just gonna be a bad
I
time.
feel like Bogarus wanted to get out of this cheaply. And they're like, oh, we're going to have Erethea do the work. And Erethea has shown up and is like, you know, that work actually looks really hard. I'm not sure
Yeah.
how I feel about doing that work.
Yeah. It's
Um,
also because it's like I know we've got the temperature thing on, but it's still like this wasteland cap, and you're like, it's not even like quite as good as the one normally.
yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's actually it's still lost a load of pop. Like you're like,
Yeah. It's got death. So,
especially as a Aretha, you're like, I get like a bunch of death gems, and then like I don't have any death mages, so
prepare to empower. Yeah, I do. I think it's, I don't know. I'm, this situation continues to be concerning to me.
it only gets worse the longer you leave it for, though. So somebody needs to
Yeah.
do something about it.
No, I would agree. Somebody needs to do something about it. I mean, the Siren, I think, is one of their summon mages, but I'm
Right?
not
Yeah.
super familiar with the Bugger's lineup. So that I think their summon mages are all Conjuration. Conjuration can
Right.
be nice to deal with Satis, right? You throw a bunch of elementals out there you don't care about. That can be one of the cheaper ways to deal with them. But
Yeah. Do you think they could be going up to like Firebirds as well, and like going for that while
that's
they're
so
not
greedy.
threatened? But
I think that that would be a huge mistake.
yeah, I don't think they are, but it's just I don't know.
Yeah, I guess and maybe I'm thinking about this wrong when we look at the province graph, but to me it feels like right like something like Gath is about to take another handful of provinces. They're going to take a capital. They're going to have a lot of resources, and I think that they could, if they wanted to, essentially have time to do something kind of greedy. And I don't. Boogers just hasn't. I mean, I guess. And again, maybe I'm wrong here, right? Because they do have a lot of provinces. But to me, I think that they would going for something that greedy would be a mistake.
Yeah,
But on the other hand, like, who of their neighbors is really threatening them? I guess it's like
yeah, that's the only reason I was saying it because like
Gath. I
everyone in that
guess.
order is in a different war against somebody, and
Yeah.
they all don't look like they're doing too great in those wars either.
No, that's true. I guess Gath would potentially be their biggest problem. If Gath like takes
Yeah,
all
that's not going to
this.
happen. Like, that's nah. I
Um.
mean, maybe once yeah, but that's still going to take like getting through that Agartha Citadel is still just
Is
going to take
um.
time.
I
Yeah,
would agree. Um. So maybe I mean maybe they do like maybe they really can make this something greedy happen. But I think Bogarus has to play at a research lead. So
yeah. I think it's something. I mean, not necessarily that, but going for like getting the research in blood and like because that's something you kind of want to do when you're not like pressurized.
yeah,
Getting that and like getting your blood hunted sorted, and I'd like to see like some other things
yeah,
because
no,
I think like if they're not like fighting a serious war, which the statist one is more like getting rid of an ulcer, then I think they have some scope to be greedy right now.
okay. So they have. I'm trying to remember. They have blood ones, and then they have. She can randomly be a blood two, but very expensive, and this one's a blood two, but causes a lot of unrest, which never helps. I was just thinking what how much blood hunting do they want to do before they get like construction 5?
Yeah, which they might be doing. Like
which they might be
that
doing.
is kind of thing I'm talking about them getting. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think Buggerus has to have a big enough research lead. I'm just not sure they're in a position to do something greedy like that. In my personal view.
Well, they're so far ahead of in the research graph, though.
I mean, they're double, but it is still early.
I think they could easily have like construction 5 with that.
I mean, they definitely could have construction 5. I just think that as Bugger's right, you need to have another 5 minimum before you do something like that. That like fights a war for you or protects you. Although maybe they're saying the Lenormand is enough. Which, you know, Dominion is...
Lenormand, bunch of knights, no one's going to attack them anytime soon.
Yeah. It might just do it.
Right, I'm just trying to think of things, because they're not going to... They were in this position 1, and they're, like, going to lose it, I think. So they kind of, like, need to be doing something a bit greedy if they're not going to be going out and, like, winning a war.
Yeah. That's true.
Getting them a lot.
Yep. So you still like them for position 1?
No, I don't like them for position.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
yeah.
All right. Who do you have in position 1?
My position 1, I think, is. Well, I think it will be Midgard.
Okay.
It depends how that fight goes.
That's yeah. I'm still.
I think they're going to win that war. I think, right? So I think they seem pretty favoured.
I don't think they're going to lose the war.
I do like Gaths a lot as well. There seems a lot more like reliable.
Yeah. I agree. So I think Midgard right now maybe has a little bit higher upside than Gath does. Right? There's a little bit more to take. But the Great Mother to me is not a problem that I have seen them deal with yet. Now maybe the fact that it's not attacking means that Zabalba has tested it and they know, and that Midgard has tested it and they know. But I have not tested it, so I don't know. And to me, it feels like this Great Mother could do an enormous amount of damage. And it would put a potential...
Yeah, every turn that goes by is like a turn where like Midgard could have got more stuff there and could be getting an answer.
Yeah.
And if he left all his stuff there, I mean, that tells me that he must have some confidence.
Yeah. I mean, the thing regens like 30%. It's going to be ethereal.
We also don't know. Like he could move off this turn, right? Like just because he stayed on,
good.
Like it doesn't mean that he's going to stay there next turn. So
no, he doesn't have to stay. I don't think that I want to put. For me, I'm not sure I can put him in position 1 until this god is. I see the answer. Just because I think it could deal an enormous amount of damage.
Yeah, and I like Marignon as well, but I don't think they're position 1. But I think they have like I think they're in the top 4 for me. I think those are quite a clear top 4.
Okay. Yeah, it's not. I think that's right. It's
that
not.
Is Euretia, though. That's not Marignon, but yeah.
Oh yeah. What are you gonna do? Yeah. They're similar looking flags.
He's got you checks for color blindness.
No, I just went to the optometrist last week. We're good.
Oh, okay. We're so prepped for that.
Yeah, I mean, Marignon has been very, very chill. I don't think they're going to get... I think that they maybe had an opportunity to pick up some of this border, and I really don't think that they have that anymore. I don't think that they're super likely to want to start a fight versus Gath.
I mean, it would be nice if they like sailed some stuff over and on the west to take some of the Zabalba stuff if they were able to.
On the west,
like the throne they just took.
Yeah, you want to sail over here?
Yeah, and you can take the like that undead province and stuff. Like, it would have been good if they had done that. I mean.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think that they have that opportunity.
I think you can still just take that undead province. No one's.
You might be able to take the end. I think you could probably get away with taking this.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're gonna get a lot of gains over here. I think they could go fight Piconnier, pretty reasonably. Which I think honestly is almost like they could fight Piconnier and they could fight Erythea.
Yeah, I think they could basically they can fight anyone on the border but Gath.
Yeah,
and like even the Gath were like I think they'd probably be okay now.
Yeah,
like if they had to fight them, but it's obviously not the one they would choose. But
yeah, I don't think they would be super likely to choose it. I think Erythea, I think
they'd be okay against.
Yeah, I really like if they fought Erythea, they can hit an inordinate number of Erythean provinces right off the bat. Like 6, 7. And you could potentially like sail an army right here and just immediately put the cap in check. And this is a slow moving army.
It's not going to get protected. It's like,
yeah, I think that it would be really. I think that there's a very strong consideration if I were Marignon that I've got a scout here or try to have a scout essentially nearby. If this army moves on to here, you just go right in. Because it's going to take an age to get back.
I think a good opportunity to do a good like timing attack.
Yeah.
On someone.
Yeah, I just think this army's going to take so long to walk back here. You could potentially ruin their whole position.
Because if it goes on to Tis, I mean, if they have a fight there, it's going to get mauled even if it wins.
Yep. So I think I'm looking at something like that. I think if you were,
I mean, I'm rooting for my my little boys, but I think fighting Bacone, they've had they've taken so many hits this game.
Yeah.
Marignon hasn't taken those same hits. That I think they could they could win that. I think. And there's actually quite a lot of stuff for them to take now.
There is. Yeah, there's definitely, it's more worth it. I do think if you were going to do that, it would have maybe made more sense to do it while this war was sort of still ongoing. But
yeah, but with those two, had those two big fights, and you don't want to, if Bacone just wins, you don't want to then do it. Like, I think you do want them to take the damage.
Yeah, that's true.
And getting the throne was good. We wanted them to do that as well. So
yeah, that's true. So I think that I agree. I think Marignon's position is fine. I think they need to do something with it first. I really like Gath's spot. I think that they're going to come out of here with a lot of resources, and I think that they have a lot of avenues to get ahead on.
Yeah, I think I like Gath's spot. One of the main reasons I like it is because it's Gath as well.
Yeah.
They can go and do a lot of different things. They'll all be good. If they take another war, I think that would still be decent. I think they're going to win this war with minimal losses.
Right. I like how I like how they're positioned versus most of their neighbors. They can I agree. I've got it's definitely not just because I have my Melkart mug next to me here.
You actually have a Melkart mug?
And my wife made it for me, yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, it's a picture of a Melkart on a mug.
Oh, okay. That's true love right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So, is Gath the number one right now? I
think I like Gath's position, and then Midgard.
I think we did a good job of talking about the other people in the top 4, and then coming around to saying it's actually the last one, and they are in the top position.
Yeah, I really like. I mean, Gath I will say they're behind on research. They're literally last besides Agartha, but I think that could turn around very quickly if they wanted to. Right, they have a ton of forts. They have the little. They're doing the drain build, so they have their little sage guy, who is
1 CP.
Yeah, so you get 12 per turn for 120 gold. Now I don't know how many of their forts have temples.
Yeah, they're just getting that from that cap.
Yeah. In fact, none of their forts appear to have temples.
Kind of interesting they have gone for this drain builds, and then they haven't built the temples.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a confusion. The one thing with Gath though is like your temples cost 1,200.
I know they're enormously expensive.
These other things though, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's just if you don't like enormously expensive, you don't like the giant lifestyle. But yeah, I mean I think they could build a bunch of temples and ramp up. I think they've probably got a lot of site searching to do.
Yeah, I think the gods out doing a lot though. So
yeah, the god theoretically out there, but I mean I don't really see that one. Just there.
So I think we've talked about the top 4 though. Who do you think's gonna? Let's talk about the other end. Who do you think's gonna die first?
At this point, it's
Is
close.
it Zabala or is it Agartha?
That's right.
I don't really think it's going to be Satis. I just don't.
No, I don't think it's going to be Satis. I think Satis is on this way to third. I think it's going to be.
He keeps climbing up those rankings of where we think he's going to die.
I know,
Could
right?
be fourth, you never know.
Yeah, so it's tricky. So Gath, I think, is going to win this much more cleanly, right? Like this war, this is over, except for the kicking and screaming. He just is going to have to siege this down. It might take a couple turns. This is cracked. So, like he could lose his capital next turn. But the god is also here. My guess is that Agartha dies first.
Okay.
What do you think?
Because you think that Midgard army is going to get a bit mauled, and he's not going to be able to just take it.
I think he's gonna have. I think this god is gonna give him a lot of problems.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I could see. I think I could see that happening. To be fair.
And also, like Zabal. I mean, we've been kind of ragging on him for not fighting for his capital, and I do still think that is a questionable choice. But Agartha is literally pillaging himself, right? Like, I think his will to contest is going to be really low.
Yeah, I also think from what we've seen Agartha, I think he patrols his cap and like he fights outside it.
Yeah.
So he's not like giving all the siege defense and like trying to hold up inside. Like I think he's just gonna have everything in one place.
Yeah, and I will. Yeah, I don't hate that, to be honest. Like, I think there's different ways to try and hurt people, and fighting with all your stuff is reasonable. You don't have to turn your capital into a long siege. Like, it's okay to fight with your stuff.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you've got all the PD there still.
Right. So yeah, I do think it will be. I do think it will be Agartha. When we think about their sort of story here, right? They had pretty good expansion, and then got attacked by two people. I'm trying to remember. Did they attack Baconye?
No.
Did they just get attacked by two people?
They had like a province in Baconye's 3x3. So
yeah,
they were always
gonna be attacked. Yeah. But just sort of, they ran into two people. They never really had a chance to get any kind of real magic online that would actually help them. And the knights just don't hold up versus sort of what they ended up against.
They were also slow on getting forts.
They were very slow on getting forts.
I don't think they translated their good expansion into like things that actually like helped them too much in this.
Yeah, I would agree. I'm not exactly sure where all their gold went. But okay. Anything else?
Picone keeps making more temples and labs, and they're going to win the game.
Okay. They are making temples and labs. I will say that. I don't know about the winning the game bit, but they're making a lot of temples and labs. How are they doing on research? They're kind of near the bottom, but I assume when they finish this war, there'll be some inflecting going on. It's kind of Gath. How many? I can't see the stream. Gath he brought a bunch of mages, including again this Kohen Gadol, which I thought was a little dicey. But not so many that I would expect his research to be quite as bad as it is.
Yeah, but he hasn't made any of the temples, and he's got Drain 2. He's got like a load of forts. Like I don't know how many mages are being produced. That aren't like making I don't think he's had the production for that. Yeah.
Well, because it's not like he's out site searching either, for the most part.
I don't think he has that many mages.
Yeah, I'd agree. I just don't think he has that many mages. But again, it's also not unreasonable to hit your target, which is body ethereal, and say we're going to war.
Yep.
Like in terms of
especially against a nation that doesn't have any magic weapons.
Yeah, if you got exactly. I mean the impact of body ethereal can be quite enormous. But
okay.
All right.
I think that's all I've got for this one.
I think we're good then. All right. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah. And thanks everyone for watching. I hope to see you all in the next episode, and have a great day.
See ya.